Am I the asshole for telling my daughter how much older boyfriend isn't welcomed in our home?
Okay.
I'm 48. My husband is 46, and we have a 20-year-old daughter whose name is Ellie, who is currently on vacation from college. About 5 months or so ago, Ellie told us that she had a new boyfriend. We'll call him Tom. This came rather out of nowhere and out of the blue, as Ellie hadn't mentioned seeing anyone or that she was dating, but both my husband and I were supportive and happy for her. However, Ellie was strangely secretive about the whole situation. Usually she's an open book, especially with me, and would always share details of her personal life. On this occasion, she wouldn't show any pictures, and we knew next to no information about Tom, or other than that, they met at a party through mutual friends. Ellie spent the past month of her vacation in college, in her college town, and the plan was always for her to come back this weekend. Ellie asked if she could bring Tom with her for a few days on the trip, as they were getting pretty serious and she wanted us to meet him. Although we mentioned that we barely knew anything about him, Ellie expressed that we would be surprised and that we would love him. Given he's clearly an important part of our daughter's life, we agreed and said we looked forward to spending the weekend with them together. Yesterday morning, we went to pick up Ellie and Tom from the airport to drive them to our place, and we were shocked. We knew instantly that Tom was much older than Ellie, and he certainly wasn't a college student. I was just in a state of surprise, but I didn't want to cause a scene and told my husband to do the same. We drove home, but it was a frosty journey, which Ellie commented on. When we arrived, my husband point blank asked Tom how old he was. Tom said he was 44.
Shit.
I was immediately disgusted. He's only 2 years younger than my husband and old enough to be Ellie's father. My husband continued to interrogate him, asking him how they met, the whole background, etc. Ellie explained that it was at a party and Tom was there because he was well known around town, and they realized that they had a lot in common and hit it off from there. I really didn't want to hear anymore, and my husband told Tom to leave. Ellie shouted and said how unfair it was, and we hadn't even given Tom a chance, and that he would make her happy.